Once again, it's your man, Sir Earl, coming at you with another podcast. And today is Monday, May 4th. The whole thing was, I really actually was not even going to do a podcast this week, but I changed my mind to do one because I just had so many things floating through my head that I wanted to get out. The first one being this whole coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic thing. Last week, I had a doctor, one of our clients who's a doctor, that works on the front line of handling these cases. And one of the things that have become of interest to me is the same way that people are listening at the shelter in. One of the things that start to come out, and it's kind of something that we know all along, this virus affects more of the unhealthy, the ones that's obese, the ones that have high blood pressure, diabetes. They already have other ailments, so their immune system is weak, which allows the pandemic, which allows the COVID-19 to infiltrate the immune system and shut down their lungs and breathing capacity, and that's what causes the death. But has anyone noticed that since the start of this pandemic, no one has died of anything else? Let them tell it. There's so many different stories about this thing, so I just choose to follow my own instinct when it comes to how I do and what I do. Because you could die from a heart attack. They're going to say you died from COVID, you died from corona. So nothing in the past 2 months, no one, at least in Illinois, has died from anything but coronavirus, meaning no one's sick of anything else. It's just that. I think that's more of a political game of what people are doing. So that's just my opinion. And the doctor that we interviewed kind of thinks the same way. And she's a medical professional, have been for well over 30 years. And she actually works in the hospitals and on the front line of people coming down with this thing. And kind of she believes along the line of what I do, or I believe along the line of what she does. And that is this virus kills the unhealthy. So it's going to be very interesting to see that we've preached for a very long time, and people think it's because we're in a profession, or probably because we're trying to get clients, that health is so much more than just vanity. It's so much more than about just how you look. It prevents off eating healthy and working out, wards off diseases that are caused by the fact that people don't follow healthy diets. And then everybody's running around up in arms, oh, it's killing more black people. Yeah, because we follow horrible diets. We have high blood pressure and we don't really care. As long as we can take medicine for it and it brings it down, we're going to continue to eat like shit. And now with this pandemic, killing off people who have these weak immune systems and diabetes and hypertension and heart ailments and all this type of stuff, we get that thing from our diet. We get those ailments from our diet. They're very preventable, and any medical professional will tell you that. That's why I was so confused when to show you the intelligence of our government when they shut gyms down first. Eating right and working out is what keeps your body strong to ward off any of these diseases, viruses, flus, colds, whatever. So it's going to be very interesting to see as they open back up the economy and allow people to start doing things. Are people going to take their health more serious, or are they waiting for the bars to open up so they can start back drinking and partying, which is counteractive to, not that anything is wrong with that. I think everybody has to live their own life, but at the same time, being healthy is not about vanity. It's about life. It's about taking care of yourself. and making sure that your insides are healthy and you can ward off things, because our most natural healing system is us. We are our own best powerful immune system. The best way to fix a problem is to never have the problem in the first place. So it's going to be extremely interesting. They started to open up things in Illinois, and I know people are going to run and get their hair done and nail done, but we had a lot of people complaining about gyms being closed and everybody want to be more healthy, and they're doing all these online workouts. So it's going to be extremely interesting to see if that trend continues and enhances itself to whereas people take their health a lot more serious based on this. Is it going to happen? I doubt it. People are going to go back to the same old habits. They're gonna eat like shit and wear a mask and then think they're okay. When the reality of it is, we need to start taking, as a people, not me. We need to start taking better care of ourselves and start working out and eating healthy and building up our immune system. So that part of getting back to our normal lives, or our new normal as they call it, is going to be very interesting to see if people pay closer attention to their health. And the thing that really caused more problems with this pandemic, even people, I knew several people that caught it, but they were healthy, and it was at worst 2 or 3 days in the hospital. And I know people that caught it and they died. And the difference is one was healthy and one was not. The unhealthy ones are the ones that were dying. The healthy ones are the ones that caught it, so anybody could catch it, but they were able to live through it, spend a couple of days in the hospital, get things back to normal, and get out and move on with their lives. So it's going to be interesting. I'm looking optimistic to see how people react with this after everything gets back to our new normal. So that's the one thing that has been kind of going through my mind. The second thing is, I did not I was going to do a podcast on Monday, Saturday or Sunday like I usually do. The thing was, a little while ago, my son, who moved back home from St. Louis, he's 25 years old, it's my youngest son, he asked me and Chie, which is my wife, his stepmom, let's spend a family day. Let's just sit around, watch some movies, eat, and just kind of just relax. I guess like normal people, which me and Chie don't do. I sat back and we watched a couple of movies of this new thing, Tiger King. So it was very interesting. So we sat back and I made the statement to them, man, I never really realized that I was so obsessed with work. And both of them looked at me and they was like, and you didn't realize it? It's like I work a lot because work is my love. Work is my joy. I've been gifted with something to create something very special. And I don't have the avenues that other people have in terms of deep pockets or money or credit, anything like that. So the defining factor, hard work beats talent every time. So I know how to work hard. I don't mind working hard, especially because I love it. And, there's a saying, I watched Tom Brady, there's a special that he has called Tom versus Time. And people wonder how a 7th round draft pick went on to be the greatest football player of all times. He's known as the GOAT. And one of his sayings was, if you want to beat me, if you want to compete with me and you want to do better than me, you have to be willing to give up your life, because I give up mine. And it's dominated by becoming the best and winning Super Bowls. That's why he's probably won more Super Bowls than anybody in the game, is because he lives that 24/7. And that's kind of how I look at things, is that I live my profession. I live what I do. I live it. A business is not something that you have because you don't want to have a job. That's not why I got into it. It's something that is truly a part of your soul. It's what It's what makes you breathe. It's what makes you wake up in the morning, and you wake up every day and you have a purpose. People that don't have a purpose, it's like trying to find a destination without a map. Well, nowadays they have GPS, so trying to find a destination with no GPS, no map, you wonder. I know exactly where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to become the best in the fitness industry that ever did it. So this is something I've been involved in for 30 years. And each day the love and the passion that I have for it gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So I advise and talk to a lot of people about the dedication that it takes to be successful. In business, all businesses are the same. You create something and you hope you spend less than what you make, and the difference is profits. Regardless of what it is, the basic principles are all the same. The difference in how some people win and some people don't. Most businesses go under within 2 years. I've been in business 30 years, and that is due to one factor and one factor alone. I don't mind working hard. My son asked me after, he's my son, I love him to death. And so when he asked, he doesn't ask for a lot, so I had no problem with doing it. And he said, well, when was the last time you just took a day off and just relaxed and did nothing? I said, never. I can't remember in 30 years ever just spending a day where I don't do anything that's not related to business. And things that's related to business can be just thoughts. Everything starts with a thought. Everything that you see, everything that you use started with someone thinking about it, doing the work, and then creating it. The last time I had 5 consecutive days off work was my honeymoon, which was back in 1993 or 92. That was the first and the last time I've had that much time off. And really, I hated every minute of it because even though I still went to the gym, I still found a gym and went to the gym. This is a part of me. This is what I do. I've always told my kids, I will never apologize for trying to be great, trying to create something that lasts long after me. You will never hear me say, I am sorry for working hard, because I'm not. It would be a lie. I am not sorry that I get up every day. And, so far, my day starts at 10 o'clock when I come to work to train clients, and we'll be opening up another facility here in about another month. So my day will start at 6. But I wake up most mornings at 4:30 in the morning. My day doesn't start until 10 when I leave to come here. And during that time, what are most people doing at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning? They sleep. Well, I'm up, I'm meditating, I'm thinking, I'm praying, I'm reading, I'm entering into my journal, I'm doing my cardio for clarity of mind, I'm doing all these things. So in essence, I've got in 6 hours of positive things before I even step out the door. Who's doing that? Most people, like I have one guy that think he's very close to me because he owns a studio. Well, you have a 2-year-old daughter right now. That's 16 years of making her your number one priority. You ain't even close to me now. Imagine 16 years of not having your business as a priority, and I do. This is what it means when Tom Brady says you must be willing to give up your life if you want to be me. On weekends, when you're going out, having a good time, partying, wanting to forget about your week, I'm working. When you're asleep, I'm working. When you're working, I'm working. When you're taking care of your kids because they need your attention, I'm working. So the chances of anyone catching me it's about a good chance of the black man becoming the head of the KKK. It's not going to happen, and it's just the way that I like it. If it comes down to hard work, I'm willing to put it in because I've worked hard and I've had nothing. So to work hard and have a gym and about to open up another gym and have a podcast, a clothing line, and travel the world and meet all these people. By the way, we have a great interview coming up next week with Sean Ray, the legendary bodybuilder Sean Ray. So we'll have a 2-part interview with him. We completed the interview. We're just editing it now. It'll be up next week. I'll probably post it next Saturday. But for a poor kid from the inner city to have achieved and accomplished all these things. I do motivational speaking. I travel the world. I do all these great things because I don't mind putting the work in. And so if you're sleeping in late and you're taking the weekends off and you're going out and you're having a good time, I'm killing you. I'm killing you. My life is set up in such a way that those things are not important to me. What's important to me is to give back to my gift. A lot of people think it's a money-oriented thing. I'll tell anybody, I never made more money as a trainer or business owner as I did as a mechanic. So if it was about money, I'd still be a mechanic. It's about purpose. It's about happiness. It's about fulfilling what you were put on this earth to do. I realized a long time ago, well, I realized 30 years ago, what I was put on this earth to do. And I'm not even close to where I know I can take this at. So in essence, every day, my work ethic gets stronger and stronger and stronger. I look at ways where it might be 5 minutes I could have used to better propel myself to another position, and I take advantage of that the next time. So I'm constantly calculating, I'm constantly looking, I'm constantly dreaming, I'm constantly working, I'm constantly pursuing. This is every day. This is 24/7, 365. Fortunately, my wife, she's the same way. We both have that in us, and that's probably why we have such a great relationship. Our idea of a getaway is to we look on hotels tonight or Trivago, and we get a good deal on an expensive room. We go there. Now, when we go there, like, oh, y'all spend the night at the hotel, y'all relaxing. No, we take the laptop, we take the books, we take the journals, we take the iPads. We still get the same amount of work or more done. We just do it in a different environment and at a different pace. That's our idea of relaxing. But it won't be, oh, I didn't get nothing done. That's not going to happen. It's always something to do, and we are always doing it. So once again, I wanted to make this podcast about health and fitness, and also about the work necessary to become successful at what you do. It's not an easy road. You definitely have to put in the work to get the work out. So until next week, this is your man, Sir Earl, spreading the news of hard work and joy. And I'm out until next week. Don't forget that Sean Ray interview. It's going to be a good one. So until next week, is your man, Sir Earl, checking out. Peace.